The ACC's Committee for Racial and Social Justice, in conjunction with its member institutions, have identified February 13th through 23rd as ACC Unity Week. Now, as part of this initiative, really nice moment here pregame at Pittsburgh. The teams were out on the floor together. You see the special shirts that the Pitt players were wearing, and we also had a lovely rendition of the Lift Every Voice and Sing performed before the game, Black National Anthem. So, honor of Black history always. And Olivia Miles took over from there once the whistle sounded. And let's give Pitt some credit, because it was not all Irish. Pitt played an excellent first quarter. It was a 1-point Notre Dame lead. But since then, they are showing why they are one of the best teams in the country.
Yeah, it's so hard to keep up with the stamina that the Irish bring. And Tory Verdi knew that the pace was going to be pretty high throughout the game. As Hidalgo picks up the foul. And he was concerned, hey, can we stay with that, or can we try to manage our pace? We don't have a deep bench to go through. So you have to maximize your starters' minutes.
And you've said it a couple times when I've asked, what does Pitt need? Or you even pointed out they need to stay together. And that is exactly what Tory Verdi told us when we talked to him earlier today. He said, what have you gained from these back-to-back ACC wins? And what good momentum do you want to make sure continues on tonight, regardless of the fact that you've got a really talented opponent you're building? He said, I want to make sure we stay together, because that's where this team can grow. And there are some very winnable games down the stretch for this Pitt team as well.
You definitely have to stay together. If you come back by 32 for one of the biggest comebacks in NCAA.
You can't casually drop that.
Right? I mean, that's staying together now. That's believing.
Yes, Pitt making some history. Biggest comeback ever in an NCAA game in regulation. Down 32 against SMU. First time those two teams met.
What a good! Oh wow! Full what? Oh!
Some extra sauce on that pass. I mean, we saw Miles doing the same thing from the opposite free throw line, almost making the basket today. So it's, get a real understanding of how the speed comes right at you.
Yes. Hidalgo, one of the best in the country, reigning ACC Defensive Player of the Year. She
it's
takes
safe.
It away and makes you pay on the other end so often. Can't knock down the shot. Is in double digits again, as she has been in every single game of her career. And Michaela Johnson gets the basket. She's in double digits too now for the Panthers.
She's had a nice game, mostly defensively at times tonight. Her ability to stop some of the penetration on the Irish in here and take it right to Prosper in and one.
Kassan Prosper committing the foul. And the three-point play is good. 11 points now for Michaela Johnson. Miles gets around Battle. Westfeld back in the game for the Irish. Prosper works it with the left, and Miles from the ACC logo. Her
He gets to go.
2-point basket of the night is good. 20 points in the game for Olivia Miles. We missed her last year.
Didn't we? Women's basketball missed her dearly. Welcome back.
Khadija Fai, 6 points in the quarter now, 18 in the game to lead the Panthers. Hidalgo fell back and got back into it, but still Fai was able to knock it off of her and retain possession for Pitt. I swear, I think that these Notre Dame guards, they bring out the flair in the opponents. Battle going behind the back, washing its head, the behind the back bounce pass in the first half.
Fai with a little flair, a little bit of versatility. It's like those players Notre Dame, of course, and Fai has put in her work in this ACC to be dominant.
Foul on the play. Hidalgo thought she would get the block. Instead, it's a potential three-point play as Raven Boswell, the Georgia Tech transfer, takes advantage.
Yeah, great defense by Pitt, and then it turns to instant offense, and that's the kind of life that may not bring a win tonight, right? And it may. If they are able to keep this up, they will close that gap pretty quickly.
It's an 11-2 run
Exactly,
right now, bro.
right? You can make your last 5 field goals, you get a couple stops. Look, there's a lot of time left in this game, and it's not like this team doesn't know how to come back. So even if, if they get the win tonight, it'd be historic. If they don't get the win tonight, it's moments like this that you can absolutely build on, plus the last 2 wins in the ACC. So you take that momentum. Like, this is another good momentum game for Pitt.
Panthers have never beaten a top 5 opponent. In fact, their last win against a ranked opponent came in the 2014-15 season. And the Irish have won 7 in a row in the series. That's a good spell here for the Panthers. In fact, the 2 teams are tied in this quarter, 14 points apiece. And while Phi is doing her work, 20 points, 10 rebounds, another double-double, they are getting contributions from players like Johnson, who draws the foul again. This has been a problem for Notre Dame tonight, playing the defense they want without fouling. It's a third on Westbelt.
Yeah, it's been tough on the interior. Pitt has done a good job of just going right in there, seeking contact, and then making it work.
Apologies, I think they actually called that foul on Prosper. My fault. Well, we have men's lacrosse coming your way. The first one of the season on ACC Network and the ESPN app. Has number 7.
We have men's lacrosse coming your way. Saturday it will be Virginia versus
Saturday
Richmond.
morning at 11:30 Eastern. And Brooke, do you know who the defending ACC champ in men's lacrosse is?
I'm gonna guess. Is it right here at Pitt?
There are one of the teams that is playing on the floor today.
Oh, it's Notre Dame.
Yeah, there you
Got
go.
you. Okay.
2-time defending national champ as well.
Oh, Leah King with a great move.
Wow, we're under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter for the fourth.
We go to the matter at hand. Westbell.
It was taken away. Turnover.
Running the floor. I'll have to reset. Fast break points have been heavily in favor of the Irish. 26-8 in the game. Citron goes back inside to King. They're going to call Michaela Elmore for her second foul.
Here's King with that great footwork, the spin move, and just the extra gather step and step through to finish. And those are the types of moves that, when you think about how is her game going to translate to the next level, where can she make an impact? It's when you see things like that, you're like, all right, I know she's going to be able to put that move on the next level.
King wanting more. Prosper and Pitt tapping it around. It'll stay this end of the floor. I feel like it's been a minute since we've had an Olivia Miles moment. We had a lot of them. Had a lot of them in the first half.
Hold your breath, but not too long. You won't pass out, I promise.
This will be 15 fouls, so Citron will shoot some free throws for Notre Dame. Kayla Johnson called for the foul. There's actually 2 misses from the free throw line tonight for Citron. That doesn't happen very often. She was 48 for 52 on the season coming into this game.
Yeah, I mean, how are you going to make all your threes then you miss a couple free throws? That doesn't make sense.
Doesn't add up. King.
It's a turnover for the finish. Oh! Oh, no!
As well. Of course, King played here. And just like the middle linebacker she was on the football team, got to play.
You know what, Brooke? I was going to lead you there.
Come on. Yes,
Oh,
right.
wow.
That's
For
good.
real?
You know
Yeah, this is one of the very interesting notes in the background of Leah Tzu King. Yes, you might have known that she played 4 years here at Pitt, but how about the fact that she was a middle linebacker
Let's go.
back in the day?
We're under a minute to go in the third quarter.
She played some football. I like that name of her team, by the way, is Rhinos. You can see her little hair beads hanging out at the top.
Business as a middle linebacker. You already know what kind of toughness she's going to bring to this team.
5 to shoot, and Phi, the player to do the honors for Pitt, was fouled by Westbelt. That is, in fact, Westbelt's third foul. So Phi will head to the line. 20 points in the game. Already a double-double, as I said, 10 rebounds. And her 12th double-double of the season. And this incredible year that she is having, her grad year with the Panthers. Nine points just this quarter for Khadija Phi, but the lead back to 16 for Notre Dame. Pitt made a run, had that 7-2 stretch, and actually they've still made all 5 of their last field goal attempts.
Yeah, they have really played well in this quarter. It's just the separation in the threes. I mean, that's been the one thing that Notre Dame is. You just
Gets to go with the 3. Oh!
You wanted the highlight, right? You got it now?
Olivia Miles, thought you said 3. 23 points in the game for Miles.
Miss!
Doesn't go there for Johnson. But Olivia Miles continues to be a threat from beyond the arc. 7 threes in the game.
I mean, the crossover and the little step. I guess step to the side. The Euro step? What do you call that these days? There's so many steps she's able to do and create. It just stands there and admires it because she knows she's one of the best.
Fourth quarter is next.